Hello there, this is Jay from JCAD. I make AutoCAD tutorials for interior designers and architects. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button to get my weekly tutorials on AutoCAD. In this video, I will show you how to draw the north arrow symbol in AutoCAD. And there are several ways to do it. I'm going to show you one of the ways that I use actually. I already have here an empty drawing that I opened earlier. I have the properties window, which we can close. You don't need this to be open. And then just to make sure, I'm just going to make sure my units are set to architectural. That way AutoCAD will understand the inch and the foot symbol. Okay. And the way I like to do it is just to use a circle, for example. I'm going to type C on the keyboard, and here we go, we get a shortcut. Or you can click up here for the circle. Okay, I'm going to start here, and literally I'm going to start anywhere right now. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to expand the circle, let's say 6 inches, something small. Anyway, we can always scale this up or down using the scale command if we want to see it bigger. Okay, and one of the basic shapes for a north arrow is just to do like a circle, and then I'm going to use the polyline, and I'm going to connect between the quadrants of the circle, which are these points right here. Okay, and if you don't see these points on your end, just make sure on the bottom right that you have object snap activated over here, and make sure also, let's expand this, make sure that the quadrant option is selected. If it's not selected, you will not be able to see these snap points. Okay, so now that we covered that, we can go back to the north arrow, and then here I'm just simply going to connect between this point, this point, this point, and this point, and I'm gonna click enter to finish the drawing. And then from here I can just do a simple hatch, and I'm gonna use the solid, and I'm gonna just fill it in, and here we go. This is like one basic shape for the north arrow. Okay, let's say we want to make another one. I'm gonna select the circle, and then I'm gonna copy it to the right side, and let's say we want to create something like, let's say this is actually my favorite north arrow shape. I'm gonna just do a line like this, and then I'm gonna do a line from the middle, and then from here I'm just gonna do another line, let's say far by ½ inch, this, and then I'm gonna mirror it to the other side, or I can copy it to the left side by 1 inch. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hatch in the middle of this. Okay, so, and here above the like where the arrow is pointing, you can always add a text that says N to indicate north. So for example, here I'm gonna use the text command by typing T and clicking enter, and then I'm gonna draw the dialog box up here, and I'm just gonna put the letter N. I'm gonna make sure it's caps. Okay, and then I'm gonna select it, make sure it's to the middle, and then here it's to the middle center, the justification. And I'm gonna close the text. The text is very small right now. What I can do is actually select it, and I can go back to the text edit. To go inside the text, I can right click and do an text edit. I'll select it, and I will tell the text to be, for example, ½ inch high. Okay, a little too small, so let's do another text edit again, and let's make it 1.5 maybe. This should be much better. And here we go. You can make it much bigger, of course, however you prefer, but this is like one method. And then we can copy this from here to here, for example. Okay, and one more method. Let's just explore another style. I'm just gonna copy the circle, and then let's say we want to do something like this. I'm gonna pinpoint up from here 6 inches. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to the circle, and I'm gonna touch the tangent point of the circle. And again, if you don't see this option on your end, you just want to make sure that object snap is activated and that the tangent option is selected, and that will allow you to touch the edge of the circle. I'm gonna click enter again to restart the polyline command, and then I'm gonna actually get rid of this vertex right here. I'm gonna remove it, and then what you can do here, you can actually do multiple options. We can just trim the rest of the circle like this, and that would leave us with this geometry, or you can keep it like this, and then we can just simply hatch this area here, and I'm gonna start the hatch again and hatch here. And in this case, you can, for example, put the text inside the circle, okay? And then if you want to resize it, we can do text edit, and let's select the text first, and then we can resize it. I'll say double the size, 3 inches, like this. Here we go. So this is couple methods. You can draw the north arrow in AutoCAD. There's a lot more styles. And just so that you know, I actually will leave you a download link for this symbol specifically in the description so you can get this and use it in your drawing or project. Alright, so if you like this, hit the like and subscribe button.